A man was cursed with infertility. In order to pass on the royal bloodline, he sought out the most powerful witch. However, Nasha told him that she couldn't break the curse. Ordinary women couldn't bear his seed, as any pregnancy would result in the mother's death. The only solution, she said, was to find a powerful woman. Only then would it be possible to produce offspring. After hearing this, John immediately proposed to the witch. Despite knowing she had lived for centuries, he took her back to his kingdom. Upon arriving at the royal palace, Nasha immediately set up a magical barrier that made her immune to physical and magical attacks. As long as Nasha remained alive, no one could break the barrier. Seeing how much Nasha cared for him, John proposed again. But Nasha chose to ignore him once more. After all, the contract they had made was simply for her to serve as his bodyguard for a year, and after that, she would leave the palace. The people of the world were all afraid of witches, so Nasha introduced herself as a mere magic apprentice who had been training for only 2.5 years. However, when she casually cast a spell without chanting, even the royal court magicians were stunned. And that wasn't all. Nasha was not just a top-tier sorceress. She also practiced martial arts. She could easily defeat the kingdom's second strongest swordsman in combat. Everyone in the palace greatly respected her. One day, Nasha's servant appeared with urgent news. Over a century ago, near the magical lake on the kingdom's border, Nasha had sealed a powerful beast. Now, the seal was starting to weaken. Nasha asked John if she could leave the palace for a while to handle this, but John insisted on accompanying her. Nasha knew that the magical lake was too dangerous and tried to stop him from going, but John said that if he wasn't allowed to follow, she couldn't leave. Reluctantly, Nasha agreed to take him along. John led the kingdom's strongest squad and used a teleportation circle to reach the kingdom's border. At the magical lake, surrounded by poisonous miasma and without a protective barrier, it was clear just how powerful the beast she had sealed was. At that moment, an old man appeared behind them, an enemy sorcerer from 70 years ago.